my sleep tested. I don't know why I think this is the cutest thing ever. I just feel like a little teacher. I've always wanted to be a teacher. It's not beyond me. I could still do it. Anyway, like father, like daughter. Gonna see if I have sleep apnea tonight. I'll probably take you all along because usually they do these things in person, but I guess now you can just strap yourself up and go for it. Also, as a continuation from my past discussion of healthcare and lack of quality healthcare, I just had the most phenomenal appointment with the endocrinologist here. My primary care was like, we should just set you up just to check in with them. And people have been so like laissez-faire about my healthcare here. They're just not really like pushing things that I was like, okay. He comes in the room, first second I'm like, oh yeah, this man's competent. Like you can just feel it when somebody is just good at what they do. There's something so attractive about that. And he served, he delivered, he came through. And I trust him with my life, which is good because he's my doctor. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy to have like one person to get the ball rolling here in Washington, but big fan. I did check his ring finger. I'm insane. Anyway, borrowed my sister's car and I have class in an hour, so I need to hustle. I would like to go, hold on. I would like to go to my office actually because I've been sending all of my mail there. I'm not gonna make anybody else listen to that. It's an echoey parking garage. It's time to drive. Let's ride.
I met your daughter the other day. Well, that was weird. She had rhinoceros-shaped earrings in her ears. But hey man, have a soda. It's on the house. Remember what I told you about the rooms inside this house? But you don't love me. That's news to me. That's news.
There's a little Christmas tree on top of the Space Needle. I didn't know they did that. And I've obviously never been here in the months of November and December. I've only ever visited in May, June, July, September, and February. But like, that's so cutie. I love festivity. I wish I could show you my decorations outside my apartment, but I've already doxed myself a little too much on the internet, so. My favorite burrito place. I wish I had time to go right now. Sad. This is literally a dog park. If you can imagine that. That is the infrastructure Seattle invests in, is dog parks. Because that's half of its residents, to be honest. This park, Denny Park, you're so beautiful. When it had all its leaves and it was first decorated, I screamed when I passed it because I didn't know that they lit up the park like that. However, that park is not all lights and festivities because it used to be a main site for the unhoused. There was a very large homeless encampment there, a little community of folks supporting each other because nobody else fucking supports them. And SPD came through and wiped them out. Just said, we're doing a sweep and you can't live here. And they said, where can we live? And Seattle police said, not here. It's just not right. It is just not right. The way that we treat displaced people in our communities. It's fucked up. Also, this is not my car. I did not get a new car. It's my sister's beater that she lets me borrow. We only live 5 minutes away from each other, which is really nice. Like, it's really nice to live that close. And so when I need to do little trips and stuff, she lets me take it. I do envision myself getting another car. Welcome to my office. It's all lit up. Love to see it. Last time I was here, in the snack bin, somebody opened, first of all, it was wonderful because they had those little 2 packages of Starburst. Someone opened one and left behind all the pink ones. And I was like, that is a notoriously bad move because that's the best flavor. And then I Snapchatted my friends and one of my friends likes the orange and the yellow the most. I didn't even know it was possible to have a different take on Starburst than the pink one being the best. So whoever did that is probably my soulmate because they're my other half. They're my perfect complement. Okay, let's go in.
Isn't it cool how the summer fades? I'm still here whispering your name.
Forgot to fill out my COVID questionnaire. I'm on their shit list now.
Slip up and I call you baby. The summer's over.
Got the goods. Let's go.
Good to meet you, nice to know you, nice to know you, nice to know you, nice to, nice to, nice to.
All right, my class starts in 10 minutes, so I gotta go. Also, comment down below your favorite flavor of LaCroix, because I'm curious. We can talk a little bit about work, I guess, because I know a lot of you are like confused because my work philosophies have changed so much, but my actual job is the same, and I can see how that would be confusing when my ethical compass has like really shifted. But there's a lot of factors that go into the way that like somebody goes about their labor. I don't know. I think that this is an area I get a lot of confusion about, and so I'm gonna do a whole video on what a good job is, basically how I think about where I wanna work, you know, and what makes a good job and what makes a compatible job. So we're not gonna overshare about that in this video. We're gonna do a whole ass other video because people are showing up in my Tumblr inbox to talk about how alienated they feel from their labor, how much working from home has made them feel like nothing matters and that really scares them. And then I have other people talking about how much they like working from home because that gives them freedom from like their boss's totalitarian control. So yeah, also Seattle's beautiful. Hello. Don't get used to this whole running errands, Katherout and about vlogging style, because usually I'm on the bus and I have no privacy and I'm not gonna divulge all my personal information to strangers who probably just want peace and quiet. So this is a rarity. Enjoy. If you hate it, it's not gonna come up much more. But I had someone leave like what I think was a hate comment on one of my recent oversharing in Seattle videos where they were like, every vlog is the same, or like every one of these is the same. And I'm like, sorry to break it to you, but like my life is pretty monotonous. Maybe some of the other lifestyle girlies have like exciting events to go to and like really cool, you know, vacations that brands are sending them on. But like my life, I get to travel, which is really cool, but like my life is pretty, I'm in my living room a lot of my life, and I'm in my bedroom a lot of my life. So that's what you're gonna see in these vlogs that capture a lot of my life. Okay, bye. I'm just kidding. My big mouth has one more thing to say, and that is that it is so weird that nobody wears their masks in the office. Like, our company has a vaccine mandate that's taking effect in the next month. I'll be very curious to see if anybody conveniently leaves the company at the same time, you know? And there's a daily health check that you have to fill out that I totally forgot to today because I don't usually go to the office. I'm not used to it, and I just happened to be in the neighborhood, so I went in. But it still fucking weirds me out that nobody's wearing their masks in there. It makes me feel like, because I always do, because I haven't worked from the office. I've only gone in for like little errands and stuff, and it just weirds me out. I'm like, y'all are feeling really comfortable. And I know that COVID is different all over the world and all over the country in terms of like how they treat it. Like when I was in Montana, no masks anywhere, baby, except for the airport. But in Seattle, people be wearing them on the sidewalk, you know? So it's really weird to walk into a space and just see people's lips. As you probably can tell, I'm in the middle of doing my curly girl routine. But just got my grades back for my sleep apnea test, and guess who's got mild sleep apnea, baby, at age 25? I have the best genes in the world. Autoimmune disease, scoliosis, depression, sleep apnea. Love these chronic disorders. I will be doing a curly girl routine for those of you that have asked over on my TikTok, so follow me there. It's my same username, Katherout. But checking the report literally felt like getting my SAT score back. Like I was so anxiously anticipating what it would say, and my airway closes 10 times per hour when I sleep. Isn't that scary? So I could die 10 times an hour while I'm sleeping, but instead my body like sends adrenaline to my nervous system, which wakes me up, which means I'm not getting like awesome sleep. So Kaiser Daddy is sending me a CPAP machine, which my dad has used for like 20 years now. And I'm quite thrilled. I'll never be embarrassed of protecting my health, even if I do end up sharing a bed with somebody someday. Every year, a new diagnosis. Yeah, baby, this is growing up. Hello. I thought I would continue the streak of out of the apartment vlogs. I'm parked outside of my sister's apartment. We are adjoining to go Christmas tree shopping. Before anyone pipes up, I've evaluated the ethics, and this is what I'm doing this year, and I'm just gonna get a real tree because I live in Washington State and it only seems fitting. And I've never had a real tree in my entire life. My family's always had an artificial one, so.
I just been going for a minute waiting for me, so just said I was gonna come.
You know, I've just been vlogging while I waited. Okay. Saying that we're gonna get a tree. Thank you. Anywho, do you want to drive your little buggy? Just because I'm not as used to it.
Sure.
Just put in the, what's it called, into Google.
Yeah.
Something in my heart keeps saying that someplace is here. If I had you in my shower,
Really so cute.
then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime, and all my dreams were overdue. Excuse me, Jerry.
No dog labor was used in the process of getting our tree. I just want that to be known. Going down the mountain.